And that was the thing that nobody tells you about GOMAD, about drinking a gallon of milk per day, which I eventually started doing, and that is that you're basically... Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your favorite coach MK back with another video. Now, recently an old fitness trend that should have died has re-emerged, and that is GOMAD. If you're not familiar with it, it basically stands for a gallon of milk per day, and it's a strategy to gain weight and build muscle. And I had the displeasure of trying it out myself quite a few years ago, and so make sure to watch this video to the end to hear a funny story about my experience with it, as well as whether it's a good idea to try it out for yourself and whether it's gonna help you build muscle and gain weight. So let's get right into it. Basically, what's the idea behind the whole GOMAD thing? It's the following: liquid calories are a lot easier to drink than having solid food, and in order to gain muscle and basically gain weight, you need to be in a calorie surplus, meaning you need to be eating more calories than you're burning on average. And so if you're a skinny guy, if you have a faster than usual metabolism, you're gonna have a very hard time gaining weight and eating that necessary amount, because it's gonna be quite high and you naturally maybe don't have that much of an appetite. That's the case with me as well. And so over the years I've tried different methods, and one of those was GOMAD, or drinking a gallon of milk a day. And so what happened was basically when I heard this, it was like as if lightning struck me, because it sounded like a genius idea. Like, I'm just gonna have some liquid calories, I'm gonna have my usual meals, maybe 3 or 4 meals of solid food, and then on top of that I'm gonna add all of this milk. And just for a reference, guys, I've put out some stats. So for whole milk, 3.25% fat, what you're gonna get per 100 grams, which is around 96 milliliters, is 3.2 grams of protein, 3.3 grams of fats, and 4.8 grams of carbs. So the macros aren't that bad. If you're gaining, you don't care too much about that anyway. You're getting a lot of protein if you're having 4 liters, which is 1 gallon of milk per day. So you're happy about that, and it sounds too good to be true. And so I decided to try this strategy back in 2011, 2012. I was actually in my basically in my last year of high school, I think. And so what happened was, as a 17-year-old, I decided to give this strategy a try, and I started off with just 1 liter of milk per day, because I thought like 4, which is a gallon, would be just too much to start with. And so I started off with 1 and started increasing the amount I had per day. And initially I started seeing results. Why was that? Because I was now in a surplus. The strategy was working. I was having an easier time drinking my calories than eating them. So I had maybe 3 or 4 solid food meals, and then I had the milk on top, and I started gaining weight. I was weight training at the time. I was doing basic compound lifts, and it was all awesome until what happened. And that was the thing that nobody tells you about GOMAD, about drinking a gallon of milk per day, which I eventually started doing, and that is that you're basically going to shit yourself. Like, I don't care how tough you think your stomach is, or whether you think you have lactose intolerance or not. When you're having 4 liters, a whole gallon every single day, you're gonna start having some issues in the bathroom, trust me. And I know from experience, because at the time when I started doing this stupid stuff, I started having to go to the bathroom like 2-3 times per day, and it was just crazy. I've also heard stuff about acne breakouts when having a lot of milk. I personally have always had kind of good skin. I haven't had too much trouble with it, and so I haven't had acne trouble even in my teenage years. But especially if you're a teenager and you start and you have acne problems and you start drinking a gallon of milk every single day, you're probably gonna have some breakouts, I guess. Of course, it's very individual. Now, what should you take away from my not so fun experience, and what should you do if you're trying to build muscle with your nutrition? Well, here's the thing, have your solid meals and have liquid calories. Liquid calories are a great strategy when you're trying to build muscle and gain weight in general, because they're gonna help you stuff those calories down a lot easier than just having solid food alone. That being said, you don't need to have just milk, okay? My number one tip is just get a blender. A blender is going to help you blend a lot of foods. You're gonna have a lot of variety with those foods, and you're gonna have the opportunity to have stuff like nuts, oats, fruits and vegetables, protein powder, and when you mix that up and have a shake, you're gonna get a lot of calories. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm having a shake of 40 grams of almonds, maybe 40 grams of oats, some fruit, maybe a banana. I'm gonna have some protein powder with that, and maybe add in some dark chocolate for some extra calories and the sweet taste. And I'm gonna blend that, and that's gonna be around maybe up to 900 calories. And it's just a quick drink. You have it, it takes like 5 to 10 minutes to drink, and you've just had 900 calories, and that's going to help you boost up your calorie intake so that you can go into a surplus and finally start gaining weight. So get a blender. It's going to save you so much trouble if you're trying to gain weight and you're having a hard time with it. Also, if you're the so-called hard gainer, what you want to do is track your calories every single day. It's not fun, it's not the most convenient thing to do, but as someone who's quite tall, quite the ectomorph, I burn a lot of calories, I'm quite active, and so I'm having a hard time stuffing down all those calories that I need to be eating in order to gain weight. What's made the most difference in my progress, and the times that I've seen the most progress are the times when I've actually tracked my calories consistently, and that's because it takes a little bit to start gaining weight, but you're probably just at maintenance and you're not hitting that surplus if you're not tracking your calories. Think about it, just having like 300 extra calories is going to be the difference between you actually seeing results with your training and diet and you not seeing results and just maintaining. And maintenance, nothing bad in it, but if you're actually putting in the hours in the gym or at home in your home workouts in order to build muscle, then you want to have the nutrition to match that. Otherwise, you're just not going to see the results because you're not giving your body the necessary ingredients to build that muscle. By the way, if you're having a hard time with this fitness thing and you're not quite seeing the results that you have hoped for, then make sure to check out my website for my Fitness Accelerator program, where I basically take you by the hand and help you out by simplifying your training and simplifying your nutrition. I'm gonna help you with your diet, and I'm gonna help you with your workouts, and it's all gonna be personalized around your body and your goals. So do check it out. The link is down in the description. With that being said, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell to get all of my new videos and materials on training and nutrition, which are going to help you develop a leaner, more athletic physique that you can be proud of. And now what you can do is watch these videos next to learn more about proper training and nutrition.